getting your energy right, that is preparing yourself to get onto a 3-day cycle, is no easy task. It can often take weeks and a lot of months of preparation. Your end-all goal when you are entering into the 3-day fast is that, and it is a slang term, the original name for the 3-day fast, or the 3-day cycle as I called it, was the snake diet, because predominantly it's the piece of information that is missing with just about everyone these days. I look up people who quit or feel like they failed a vegan, vegetarian diet, or can no longer do the carnivore diet. And to call any of these a diet is to leave out the fact that our bodies are always flitting in and out of ketosis, gluconeogenesis, supercompensation, glycolysis. Our bodies are trying to produce adenosine triphosphate energy to survive. And when there are signals that there isn't enough energy, which is heavily dictated by your glycogen stores. So you want to go into the 3-day cycle with as much of a full glycogen load as possible. This sounds like it's easy, but in fact, it's not so easy, because you need to be able to put your body, your glycogen levels through exhaustion before your body will uptake that maximal amount in a healthy sort of way. And that's the whole struggle that people go through to prepare themselves for this type of eating. And ultimately, when you do get aligned with this, you are on a professional athlete's diet cycle. And based on the adherence, the discipline, and the focus that you go through these various cycles, what I determined is 25 to 30 of these 3 to 5 day cycles is what it took me from being relatively out of shape like I am right now. Even though I have been working out for a few months, I have not been maximizing my power output, and that's what this is really about. It's having and using the maximal power with violent explosive movements to warrant a carbohydrate reload. And so instead of looking at the aesthetic is an outcome. That's just one of the byproducts. So as long as you're going for the aesthetic, you're always going to be doing the wrong things. You're not exercising first principles. You're not looking at the parlay of energy and the movement of that energy and how pure that energy has to be. There's nothing, demystifying the carbohydrate is really looking closer at the calorie and realizing that it depends entirely on your metabolism, your metabolic process, what your body is in, what gear it's in, being able to switch between these gears, and ultimately ending up back at a supercompensation phase where rapid uptake of nutrients is the goal. And so we go through this load and depletion over and over again. It's like a rubber band, but it really is like a balloon that never wears out. It never wears out because of the permeability, because of the health of the cell, the health of the nervous system, the health of your homeostatic balance, where all the nutrients are there, all the macronutrients are there, and the body is ready like a machine to do work. And then we can start measuring work to rest ratio at that point. And that is the mark of fitness, is being able to rest minimally, recover completely, and be able to continue on with work.